Hello everyone, Epic Gamer 541 here, and welcome to Weaselware, which is also known as Popgoes. I played this game a while ago. I never really recorded it because it was before I had my recording software. And so I played this years ago, like when it first came out, so I kind of forgot what to do exactly. So let's get into a new game, shall we? I've heard that Popgoes 2 was in the making but was cancelled, which I'm really upset about. But they do have the Popgoes arcades, which I might do those later. But yeah, let's see what Popgoes was like. I kind of forgot. Oh. Oh. Oh, Oh.
Right, that should do it. Hey, glad to see you're working there. The name's Fritz, and welcome to the Popgoes Pizzeria, the next generation of kids' entertainment. As you already know, you'll be guarding this place until 6 in the morning, and as your boss, I'm obliged to help you understand your job and the tools you'll be allowed to use during the shift. So, first things first, I've got to be honest, your current setup might not be very optimal, so to say. I didn't have time to prepare a designated room for you in the location, so you'll just have to manage with using one of the internet cafe monitors near the stage, next to the gang. Don't start complaining just yet. I set a nice spot near the window for you. Even brought a fan. Anyway, the phone you have in your hand, it's usually used by kids during the day for games and whatnot, but I've sorted out a security application that only activates during the night, which is when you're here, obviously. Everything you'll ever need for your job is ready to use. Go on, press some buttons. You can check all the rooms with set cameras that are connected online, and the ventilation system too. Alright, I know what you're thinking. First night on the job, I'm rambling a bit, it's a lot to take in. And yes, I know there are a bunch of anthropomorphic plastic animals around you, watching you work. Trust me when I say I know how that feels. Your imagination might get a tad bit out of control. Stress does that to you. But don't worry, you're completely safe here. I've built this place from the ground up to be one of the most transparent, honest, and safest places on Earth. Unlike some other businesses. If you ever start feeling anxious, looking out the window or just, taking a look outside should calm you. That tends to work for me at least. Right, back to the anthropomorphic animals. I'm sure you've already guessed by now that these are our animatronic characters. Top of the line technology. Honestly, the name animatronic doesn't do them justice. They're more like multi-purpose robots. They can be programmed to do anything I can think of. They pretty much run this place now. Of course, again, they are completely harmless. They aren't physically capable of hurting anybody. Made sure of that myself. I think I might be going on for too long. Last thing on the list. You may have noticed that this is a pre-recorded message, which means if you want to ask a question, you won't get an answer. But hey, to fix that, I've given you some options. I stayed up all night to set up a simple Q&A system to go with your app. When this call ends, you will get 3 topics to choose from, and when you select one of them, another audio message of mine will play to help explain whatever you want to know more about. Quite nifty, right? Obviously not quite as much freedom as a normal phone call, but it'll have to do for now. Well, that's it for your first night. Check those cameras and don't forget to take a breather once in a while, alright? Your 3 options should appear now.
Oh. Where are the robots?
Hey, good to know you want to learn more about my crew. If you paid attention to my first message, you must have heard me say that these robots can do pretty much anything, yes? Well, I wasn't joking. This place is fully automated and run entirely by them. No human employees as of yet. Don't need them, honestly. The staff room exists purely to keep the ventilation opening out of reach of customers. Cooking, cleaning, printing, performing, taking care of kids, etc., etc. It's all down to the cartoon animals. All very efficient. Yes. Did I tell you that I built the characters too? That's what the 3D printers were originally for, before they were repurposed to do the same thing, but a lot smaller. Didn't need anyone for that either. Designed, printed, put together, all by yours truly. Relying on other people is nonsense, I tell you. Of course, don't let that discourage you from doing your job. There are always exceptions. Right, I'll be it for the first night. I'll do the same thing for you tomorrow. See you, kid.
Okay, so, basically what I'm getting, oh. Nice. Okay, so, if I remember correctly, he's trying to build something with these 3D printers. I forgot what it was. I think it was like a black bunny or something, and it lies on this table. I think that's the only thing that can really kill you. Oh, where is it? I mean, did he seriously get it? I don't see. No. Okay, so he... That's... Okay, so basically I have to shut down the rooms, and the room shut down which will shut down the power of the entire room, and that prevents him from making peace. Of course, that I believe that was made by a teenager, like not the program, but the entire model. That was really interesting. I also got to take a look at the characters as well, like art back in Popgoes memories. It was everything that was Popgoes was supposed to be. But it was, I already forgot what the were, but I know that this one is definitely Popgoes. There's two squirrels. I think one of them was Sally. I forgot what. The night one I should. Damn. Yeah. Actually, really interesting to go back to a game like that. Something with the color schemes that I had era of application. I've kind of got the storyline down, which is actually more shocking than what I thought. So that's shocking. But compared to the way that the storyline's supposed to be, it's supposed to take place before fighting. Like, stop the fight. Did that for everything after. So I don't think. I think this crow is like a hallucination. Look down here, it'll look at you. I think like if you look Titanic, it's too high heart attack, or if it's Black Bunny, I think. Then again, I could be wrong. I haven't played this in a while. Go for years, so I have just been downloading all the Find Freddy's for Halloween. That I also downloaded like Planet Island, but Mario's, Find Sonics, also Five Nights at Max Night. Got the game. Ones are the best. But yeah, this is like really slow tonight. I can literally like talk on and on and on. But yeah, I've got like games, the homers. I even got the Five Nights at Candies. You're right. And I'm real definitely play the reason by my friends, no, friends with that we play like player game, kind of like occupied it up. Doesn't happen. I always like that for some reason. Oh, what? Oh, okay, it was. I think that represents like one of I'm not I can't quite say, but I think I kind of know what it is. But anyways, let's go to.
Right, hey again. Second night. Hope you've gotten used to your job by now, pressing buttons on a phone. You'll have trouble finding a job that actually requires you to be on one of those. Anyway, I expect efficient use of that phone, Kip. Oh, and I'll let you know now, don't start slacking off. I'm paying attention. After your first week is done, I'll be doing a review of your progress to see if you are fit to continue or not. If you do your job especially well, I might even give you a bonus. But I guess there isn't even that much for you to do. I know I haven't given you much to work with just yet, as this is just a test run. But there is something for you to do in case you get bored, I suppose. Since, well, I'm not going to treat you like those robots behind you. So we're entering the winter time. I imagine you'll be working just next week, so it's going to get pretty darn cold for you. And I'm sure you've already noticed this from yesterday. I don't know. I have given you access to the ventilation system, which means you should be able to turn on the heating grids once in a while to warm up the place. They'll stay on for about a minute, probably, but that's long enough, right? Bear in mind the vents go around the perimeter of the building, so I'm sure you'll figure it out. Well, that should keep you entertained. God, I hope you're as easily pleased as I am. That's all for tonight. Oh, wait, now it's your time to talk. Here you go. I don't know. They already do so much. You think I'm going to send them up into vents and turn the lasers on manually each time someone gets chilly? Alright, I'll admit I did try that out once with one of the squirrels, but come on, let's not give them more stuff to do. These guys are already busy enough during the day. They deserve a break. During the night, Popgoes and the others are supposed to be, resting. Oh, and Stone the crow in the car park, he can't physically move out of his birdcage, so he's pretty much resting all the darn time. Anyway, the vents are only for air to travel around the building. It could be dangerous if someone, especially a plastic-covered robot, were to get stuck in there, or if they touched one of the heating lasers. It's pretty easy. I thought you'd have fun with it anyway. Just get that done and you should be alright. Alright? Excellent. See you tomorrow, kid.
Okay, so it says vents to stop noises. I did not notice that. Like, first night. Odd. So I'm guessing that the squirrels are active as it. Yeah, bank cameras. 5% all the ways. Oh. Okay, that has to be a, Oh, Toy Freddy! What the? Okay, so first I saw Mangle, then I saw Toy Freddy. That is definitely new to me. Oh, the squirrels are gone. The squirrels are gone. Oh, just kidding. Oh. Oh, you. Okay. That's... Will you? Please, stop. Oh. Yeah, I hate you. Big boy. Got this. Out. There. Girls are... Okay. About to run. Okay. Come on. Move. Head up. Where- Or, every time I see that go away. Well, gotta plan ahead. Nice. I. Okay. This thing's not that bad. First unite, not that bad. Might unite. Stop. Man, it's only already 4 a.m. Oh, fast. That goes. That's funny. Yeah. Now that I know what exactly. Oh yeah, I did was about the going. And of course, press on the up. It on. Wow. Yes. Ready. And. Okay. Three. And then hit. Oh yeah. As long as you got a strat, you know how to run. Wow. I already lost. Toy Freddy, nice. Oh yeah. Go in here. 5. Art? Art? Okay, so this is getting a bit interesting. I'm trying to think. How do you get the good ending again? Because I know like what happened. I kind of remember like what's supposed to happen. It, remember the colors called. Oh, pretty end. That's. Oh, look, bad.
Right. Hello again. I think I should start off this call by pointing out that I actually made a mistake in my previous message, which was yesterday's main recording for you. I said that the heaters in the vents stayed on for a minute when you turned them on. In reality, I've made it closer to like 9 seconds or something, so sorry about that. Not a huge mistake, but I should own up to it anyway. It's one of the only things I haven't got written down.
There they go.
I should actually make a note of it now, I suppose. I'm kind of tired right now. I've been doing all these calls in one take, so I've just noticed it. Such a huge difference, too. 1 minute should be 10 seconds. Jeez, I'm an idiot sometimes. Hey, now that you've been here for 2 nights, correct? Beginning your 3rd one now, yes? Tell me, what do you think about the place? The pizzeria, I mean. It's real special. Let me tell you, during the day you can really feel it. Fantasy, the fun, the safety, you know? Kids can run down the halls and be greeted by the characters. They gather around and sing with them on the stage. They build and print out these figurines like posable toys. And of course they get to paint them, coat them in a binding agent, etc. It makes them feel grown up. It makes them feel special, you know? I remember this kid one day. Totally heartwarming. There was this kid. He was running around and somehow managed to open one of the locked rooms. The server room, I think it was. And he started messing around in there. Well, I was in my office, like always, and I see this kid on the camera. I start to get a little worried. Here we go again, I'm saying to myself. And I was about to go get him sorted out myself, but right then, as I'm taking my jacket off, Blake, that badger character to your left, gets in the room with the kid and starts to play a little game, using the server room's monitor.
Blank.
Have you...
Blank.
You know the game Simon Says? Well, it was like that. He just turned it... Oh, hold on now. I'll sort the rest out later. I'll leave this message here. The options should be up for you now. Sorry about this. Nothing major, really. My brother was just asking me who I was talking to. I've told you about him, right? The order of these calls might be a bit confusing later. It depends on how I organise them. Right, speaking of the order, I think I'll also leave an option to finish off that story I was telling you about. And this one should be to explain why I left, just so you don't get suspicious that I'm hiding anything from you. As I said on the first night, I'm trying to be as transparent as possible with my business here, so covering stuff up from my employees obviously wouldn't do. Right, I think that's it for tonight. Good luck on your shift.
Okay, I'm actually starting to get a little concerned. I was... Oh, get out of the way. Oh, yeah. Please. Oh, that's one of the oh okay. Nope, I am not. To the left. Possibly. Thank you. All the way to the right where Chica is. Alright, fine by me. So, from what I can gather, is that each of these animatronics are supposed to be made as like dream catchers for nightmares that the owner had of Five Nights at Freddy's 2. Because he was the night guard in Five Nights at Freddy's 2. Odd. Like, there has to be like some sort of secret behind them, right? And I saw the row. Right. At all. That's my question. Because I don't recall ever getting an ending. I've only seen like gameplay of them okay, so I know there's a way to do this, but I'm gonna end the video off here. I'll do night 4 another time. So, anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more videos such as this one. And I'll see you in the next video. Game on.